Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're going to wait just another minute or so and see whomever might come into this global celebration in the center of you and me. All right. Enjoy your breath for a few moments as we wait. And thank you for coming to commune. Power of breathing together. Welcome, everyone from around the world. I first want to wish you a happy World Breathing Day. So many of my fellow colleagues in breath workers from around the world, people from the International Breathwork Foundation, this brotherhood, sisterhood, so delicious, all gathered around one fire called the breath. Let us take a breath right here. Breathe it in. Blow it out. Breathe it in. Blow it out. Breathe it in. Exhale out your mouth on an H. I'd like to share a short poem and tell you how this is about to roll out for a short 15-minute celebration of the power of breathing together. And then if any of you want to join at the half hour, we have a beautiful panel of 3 speaking about the power of breathing together for an hour, sharing in a conversation around the power so we could take it out into the world. And so for this short period I've found a great power in being a human that has shared this breathing together aspect with other humans and other hearts, that there's an importance to a small shift around what we think about the breath before we go into breathing it together. There's also a small shift in consciousness itself, that if you go into a yoga class, for example, and the teacher just has you on you, that's one experience of being in a room together with a experience going through all of us, but there's the oneness aspect of you, that if just the person leading the experience or whatnot just mentions it, there is a shift of our consciousness just by making mention that we're doing it together, that this part of us that is one, much more than it is divided, knows and ignites, and the feelings and the experience that you have is therefore fed by that. And so first, I'd like to speak just a little bit about a shift that we might take mentally together and the what we're doing. And then we'll go into the actual experience of that, of breathing together for the most of the time of the last remaining 10 minutes of that. And you're invited to come to the talk at the half hour. So thank you. This poem came through just recently amidst all the war happening on the planet, but does not mention necessarily war. The name of it, Will Create Peace. Have you noticed? Breathing with creates peace. It harmonizes you with the peace that is available everywhere. Breathing with cultivates peace. Have you noticed at those moments when you were singing together that you had to breathe together to remain on beat together. And when you did, it felt good because it brought you to peace together. But you had to breathe with, and to do so harmonized you with peace. Singing together takes breathing together. Dancing together takes breathing together. Chanting and moving and feeling together make peace, and they take breathing with. Crying together makes us breathe with. Breathing with cultivates awareness, which leads to understanding, and that creates peace. My peace makes me breathe with, and my breathing leads me to make peace. If my breathing is with me until I leave this body and it is able to cultivate peace, then may I use my breathing to always, in all ways, breathe with. And together, you and I, until we leave this body, will create peace. And so I welcome you into that reverberation. Take a breath right here. Blow it out. Breathe it in. And blow it out. Breathe it in. Exhale the H into the ground. Dear brother and colleague Michael Beckwith, when standing at the meeting of religious leaders at the United Nations, did just what we just did. He said, let's take a breath, took 3 breaths, as many of you have led people in doing. And he said, we just met at the center. And he didn't say we met at the centers. We met at the center. And so now let us meet at the center and feel what you're feeling among so much in this world, that when we allow our awareness to go out into oneness, now we're tapped into this all together. And so here we go together. We're going to take an anchoring breath. Check in that your posture is excellent. Let us empty together by blowing out. Take a slight inhale. Blow it out. Breathe it in through your nose. Exhale out the nose, mouth closed. Breathe it in through the nose. You can sweep the hands or not. Blow out the mouth, second breath. Blow it out. And breathe it in. Exhale the H into the ground. Repeat to yourself, I am anchored. Feel into the anchoring sensation. Take the right hand, fold the middle 3 fingers. Inhale together. Block the right nostril with excellent posture. Exhale out the left. Inhaling through the left nostril. Blocking the left nostril with the pinky. Exhale out the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Block the right, exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left with the pinky, exhale out the right. Cultivating balance is what we're doing here together. Inhale through the right, alternate nostril breathing. Block the right nostril, exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. And And exhale out the right, nice and long. As we arrive together, one last round of this. Inhale through the right. Block the right. Exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. And block the left. Exhale out the right. Let it go completely out the right. Exhale, letting go both nostrils. Now inhale together. Might wiggle your nose for a moment, unstick and feel. Exhale, blow it out. Feel that both nostrils are open. Feel for that. A drip of yogic knowledge that in a few yogic texts, this come from that when we open the central channel, the sushumna, it is indicative by both nostrils being open. We will have more access to oneness experience. That means through your sensory knowledge and beyond it. If both nostrils are open, this was a physical gift given to us. Similarly so, if they are separately open, as they do most of the day, they are wiring you, the inner breathing intelligence. And so feel for me. We are in a celebration. Feel with me. World Breathing Day. Somewhere, someone in Ghana is sharing the breath with his child. Can you feel that? Someone somewhere in a cold region is sitting down inside, it's snowing. The person's sharing about the breath. They may be looking at the breath and he's sharing the fascination of it. And so I am a little tender. I just came off of 4,000 people breathing together that have breathed together for 10 years, festival family. And so I bring this energy to this moment and I ask you to breathe with me. Inhale, blow it out, exhale. Now, before we breathe further, please listen for a moment. Many of us breath workers empty the cup. I'm utilizing something we don't often use, an inhale through the nose and a blowing, utilizing in the nose and the mouth here. There's a reason the Sufis knew that blowing would access something. What did it access? The center, because it went deep enough. And so we're going to use about 2/3 of our lung capacity inhaling. Don't look to inhale all the way and blow out all the way. We'll access something much deeper if we do that. Let's do 2/3. You're going to inhale through the blowing, blow out. Inhale through the blowing, blow out. And we're going to intend peace and anything else that your brilliance brings to this moment. Here we go. As we take a sit-up breath together, sit-up breath, breathing in slightly. Let us blow out, empty together. Blow it out. Here we go. Breathe it in towards your heart. Blow it out, give it away. Breathe it in. Blow it out, give it away. Breathe it in. Blow it out. Breathe it in. Blow it out. Breathe it in. Blow it out. Breathe it in. Blow it out and hold it out. Drop the arms, hold it out. Breathe it in, hold it in. Hold it in. Drop your shoulders, excellent posture, energy rising up the spine, and blow it out. Igniting one more layer, right amidst the experience. In Zoom, we are facing first eye to first eye. They call it the third eye. It is by decree. If you leave your video open, it is third eye to third eye. And so you are receiving at a level we call in our studies mirror neurons in neuroscience. And we're now going to breathe with that ignited. So anybody looking at the screen, a deeper layer of being open to this oneness experience, Here we go. Enjoy breathing in another setup breath. Breathe it in, blow it out. Breathe it in, blow it out. Breathe it in, charged with heart. Blow it out. Repeat after me if you will. I am unconditional love. Speaking into the air. I am unconditional love. Breathe it in. Blow it out, give it away. I am world peace. Speak it into the air. I am world peace. Breathe it in. Blow it out, give it away. Speed the pace with me. Three, two, one. Breathe it in, blow it out, hold it out. Hold the air out, drop the arms. And now there is one being in the room. And access to the entire world is in this room. It does not take the entire world to breathe together to affect the world. It only affects, it only takes apparently the communion of when two or more are gathered. Well, here they are. Feel it. And if you just smiled, or if you just felt a part of you that is more one than it is divided, then we have arrived. We've arrived. What have we arrived at? The center. The power of breathing together is to take us back to the center. Not the centers. The center of the entire universe is right there in your heart. It's in the spark that created you when you were alive. In the Christian account, they said, and God breathed the breath of life into man, and man became a living soul. And so I celebrate that level. You know, if every Christian lived in the world looking at the breath as that's what made you a living soul, wow, what world we live in. So taking away all religion, we arrive at this moment. Taking away all of those things that have separated us, even if they brought us some good, taking them away. There's a room in the world, I want you to know of it. I'm a couple minutes over, but if you're with me, you're with me. There's a room in this world that stands for the humanity to come. It's in Oroville. Dear Sri Aurobindo declared it, him and his dear, the mother next to him, they created this room. It's white. It's all light. It's only light in the room. There's nothing, there's no forms from the old world. And so right now, perhaps in our heart, in our being, we can hold this space with this same come from. Forms of the old world, or the world that we know that separated us. We don't have to take the separation part with us. We can take the good parts with us, and we can remain one. Whew. Tender. Thanks for bearing with me. Little laugh cry to close it out in Rabia fashion. If you've ever seen me speak, it's a portal that's open sometimes. So thank you. I love you. And in 10 minutes, 12 minutes from now, we're going to have a little talk. I'm going to leave the room open. You're welcome to close your video or have a moment, or perhaps meditate with this energy. I'm feeling it. Perhaps